beautiful people? Drum rolls. You need drum rolls na ndire ita stage. Ni todo I am special. And so, in my healing journey, I have embraced some few words which have really helped me in this healing journey and in this healing process. And it's we start with one, trace it. Two, face it. Three, heal it. So, why am I saying trace it? Trace the roots of your problems, face them, be courageous to tell you the truth about you. So, if you're an angry person, tell you the truth. If you feel like there's some deficiency in some other things, tell you the truth, face you, be raw. You see, we say like raw, be raw with you. Apart from the raw, the raw, you be raw with you. We're in a healing journey. And so it's about progressing, not about being perfect. And so yesterday you were doing something the wrong way. The next minute, the next second, the next 1 hour, you're doing it in the right way. You have already changed how maybe you saw the problem. And so that one has helped me big time. So I'm going to be bringing you in, guys, on my healing journey, things that I'm doing, and yeah, all that. And so if there is something yenye may find so difficult in my healing journey, or when I was starting like the healing journey, or maybe the journey to self-consciousness, it's I was really suffering to be still or being quiet or being present in one space. Like nona wokoragwo na tokotoko nyingi wina tokotoko nyingi koguo ngina hakiri ciaku ciina tokotoko nyingi. You see, like you have a lot of things that goes on in your head, in your mind, in your brain. You're thinking about a million things. And that's now how, like, as an overthinker, it's been so hard to like bring my mind to like stillness, of which it's a journey. So don't beat up yourself. Don't be like, oh, I can't relax. Ni mimi siwezagi kutulia. People are always like that. We always like, mimi siwezi kutulia place moja, I can't sit down alone, I can't be with me alone because you have a million voices. And the overthinking, like for me now, the overthinking was giving me insomnia. And so I could not sleep because even by the time you are sleeping, your mind is still busy. And so the thing was, it's your mind being clogged. Your mind has a million things. You have a million things you're dealing with. There are people you have not forgiven. There are people you have not let go from your past. Hata wengine walikufa, lakini bado you're still thinking about them. You're still thinking about what they told you and yet they went. Let things go. Declutter your mind. And so, as an overthinker, being still was so difficult in the beginning because your mind is not used to being still. My mind is not used to being quiet. I'm always moving, I'm talking, I'm doing an action, I'm responding. I'm trying to prove my point right. I'm complaining. Like it's a lot. And so like finding the stillness is a journey. And so I saw like a lot of questions. I had posted like a reel on my Instagram. If you have not followed me on Instagram, it's Tracy Waithera or Teresia Waithera, like Teresia Waithera. And then yeah, TikTok Tracy One Teresia Waithera. So yeah, and so I saw a lot of questions of Tracy, how do you like declutter your mind? Tracy, how do you unclog your mind? How do you stop your mind from like overthinking? And so I'm gonna share with you the things that I have done and they have worked for me. And so in the beginning, I had to discern my thoughts. Which thoughts do I let in? I had to sit down and know which thoughts do I let in? Which thoughts do they stay? Which thoughts do I add the volume to? And so I'm always like saying I am like two people. I'm always like saying I have two Tracies in me. And so it's always like a negative Tracy and a positive Tracy. And so the positive Tracy is always looking at things in a kind way, in a good way, and the negative tracy is always like there to imagine things like you're losing a loved one. The negative tracy is like maybe you're gonna have an accident soon. Immediately you get into a car, the way like you just imagine accidents, just so much, and they come live to you. Because for me, I imagined it so much sometime in my life, and it came to life. Because your thoughts make up your life. And so the more you think about something, it's like the more you're giving it strength, the more you're giving it more thoughts hinya. And so I was always trying to make sure, why is the negative tracy winning? And it's because I myself was giving the negative tracy the mandate to add the volume, to continue adding the volume to a negative thought. And so that's why I would have fear of losing a loved one, or I am just feeling, I am fearful maybe when I get into a car, because I'm maybe just imagining negative things. And so I got to a space of discerning my thoughts, knowing thoughts that, trying to know like, where is this thought coming from? That's a thought of darkness. That's a thought of like something bad to happen to me. And so why am I adding the volume to the negative tracy? And so when you're overthinking, it's when you're giving all of them volume and you're even crying, you're like, what's happening? Like, what's happening? It's like you're tormented. You're like, what's happening to my brain? What's happening? And it's like you're just having this inner fight and inner thoughts, and they destroyed me. They made me like have the insomnia, as I'm telling you, like lack of sleep, lack of concentration. Maybe I'm doing something, or maybe I'm recording a video, and then I'm just lost. I get lost in between. I get lost from an idea, like I am not present enough. And so bringing my mind to presence, I had to take, of course, it's like I've been saying, let me call it a sabbatical. It's because like you turn off everything your work and then you just go to find you, to know you, to talk to your heart, to connect with you. And that's like, for me, like Kitambo, I've been praying for peace, like peace of mind as an overthinker. And then I'm there stressing, saying, I just want peace. I just want my mind to calm down. I just want I just want to calm down. I just want to relax. I just want to breathe. And so finding the breathing, finding the peace, finding the pace, that's the journey. And so one thing I would recommend as you're approaching this journey of being still, for you to declutter your mind, is start with things like forgiveness. If there are things you're holding in your heart or in your brain every time you're thinking about a relative or a friend or someone who is dear to you who did something wrong to you, you need to let that thing go. Like Eradia Maudo, you're carrying too much. Just let things go and forgive people. And then when you see like the thought is coming back and back, find ways to get rid of those thoughts. And you can't get rid of a thought without replacing something else. It means for me that the positive Tracy to win, I have to feed her. And so for because I don't want to feed the negative Tracy. And so I have to feed the positive Tracy. And so that's your obligation. That's your duty. It's your duty for you to continue feeding the positive you. Now you say your name. If you're Jane, or if you're Peter, if you're Mwangi, say your name. It's your obligation. It's your duty for you to know which person between you two, because you're one person, but you can divide you into two, the negative one and the positive one. Or maybe you can just say like one that has weird thoughts and the other one is kind of calm. Always choose the calm one. And so for me, finding peace, I had to start with things like, I now understand why people said meditation is so hard. Because do you know what it takes for you to relax and be in one position, and for you to stop thinking about everything you're thinking about in this world? Even if you're thinking about lunch, stop. Stopping your mind from thinking and being in the present and feeling your breath. Like you're now in a position of feeling my heartbeat. in a space of, can I feel how my heart beats? Because that's how you start. You can be like, can I feel how my heart beats? Like the rhythm of your heartbeat. It starts there, and you start slowly. The thing is, it does not come at once. And this peace that I'm talking about, this peace can't come if you're not in alignment with yourself. This peace for me, I will define peace as, peace is being in alignment with your higher self. Like peace is you being okay with you being okay with your dark you being okay with your nasty you being okay with you. Like, I don't want your nose, I don't want your hips, I don't want your mouth, I don't want your anything. I'm okay with the lips that I have. I'm okay with the nose that I have. I'm okay with the face and the smile that I have. That's it. So peace is like you being in alignment with the higher you being okay with you as a person. And so you being okay with you as a person, you can be able to be you even with other people. No matter what they say about you, that one does not stand. What they comment about you, that one does not stand. What other, maybe a guy or whoever you're dating maybe said about that one, those don't stand. Because why don't they stand? Because you're already okay. You're okay with you. You're okay with how you breathe. You're okay with how you ngorota ukilala. You're okay. Like you're okay with you. And so being okay with you gives you peace, because it means things that you're told by people don't stand a chance to make you not being you. Like they don't stand a chance. Gũtirĩ kĩndũ ta kĩu kĩrarũgama maica-inĩ maku. And so for me, I started there. I had to start there. I had to start being okay with me. And now being okay with me, it brought in a thing of, where did I stop with God? How did I ask myself, like, where did I stop with God? I asked myself that when I was having like my suicidal thoughts. And when I was having these suicidal thoughts, I had to remember something. I've been raised by a mama who was like, every Sunday, oh, Kanida, you see? So there was just something in me because I had a mom. And so let's appreciate our parents, no matter how maybe we have had the things and we do know about like childhood traumas and everything we have gone through. Let's see the goodness they instilled in us for you to know who you are. Like, let the things that maybe you were taught by your papa, your mama, let them trigger you to know who you are. Know how you responded when you were a kid. Know how you moved when you were younger. Why were you moving like that? You had a kindness in you. Where did it go? You were not like, where did all these things go? Like, always make sure you are revisiting, like just revisit a little. And I'm not saying like you revisit and stay in your past. No, do not revisit and stay in your past. Revisit if there's something you need to forgive. If there's something you need to let go. If there's something you need to embrace and remember you had a talent or you had something in you, but it was showing more when you were younger. Remember such things. Let such things show you. Oh wow, when I was younger, I was writing. When I was younger, I was dancing. When I was younger, I was singing. When I was younger, I was talking to people. When I was young, let those things, remember those things and let them work in like the goodness, like remember them in a good way. And so healing all these things and like being maybe at a space where maybe like right now I can say I am at peace. I can say I am at peace because I had to revisit my relationship with God or with the universe. I would say something stronger or higher than me. I had to connect with it for me to know there is a purpose of why I am in this world. And so when I was having the suicidal thoughts, that's the voice that came back. It's the voice of, I've been here with you. I've been here since you were younger. I've been here since you were a little girl. I've been here. And so that voice gave me so much strength. That voice gave me a heart of living more, loving more, being present. And I went deeper. And when I was going deeper, I came across a Bible verse. I don't remember the verse exactly, like maybe the number or where it is, but there's something about renewing your mind. Like I had that verse so much. It was about like be transformed by renewing your mind. I went with that home. I slept with it. It's like I don't even want to know how but I want to know like how can this Bible or this love letter that we have been given telling me that I need to renew my mind? And I think that's a joke. It ain't a joke. And I didn't take it as a joke. And so I had to renew my mind. If I thought to myself that I am not smart enough, I had to give myself more reasons of why I am smart. I had to go back to the reading of books that I was doing while I was in school. I was like, it's telling me that I don't have time to. I have time to read. You do have time to read. You do have time to add knowledge onto yourself. The issue is we're always looking for external things to fill us. And me too. Because, like, for me, I was taking something like alcohol, but I was escaping to it. So I was not taking alcohol out of me having fun. I'm taking alcohol for me to escape something. And so ask yourself, do you even go out to have fun? Just are you truly having fun? Are you? Or are you escaping something just because you do not want to be still and you will remember something? Be at peace with things. Be at peace with the old you. Be at peace with your past. Be at peace with the things that you did while you were surviving. Be at peace with you, who you are, your skin color, your body type, your boobs. You be at peace with the things that you have. Like for me, like this is like I've lost some weight and I love my body in all shapes. I love my body while it was big, and I love it right now when it's small. But I know when it's smaller, I love it better. I love it more because I feel lighter. I feel easy. I feel okay. I feel like my mind has decluttered some things. It's like the weight was just coming with clogging. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that when you're big, your mind is clogged. All I'm saying is sometimes maybe you are big because of the wrong reasons. Like for me, I was big because I had a bad relationship with food. And so having a bad relationship with food, I even knew it. I would make videos about it. I would make a video of someone telling me, "Kũrĩa ta ngũrũwe." Na nĩ ma nĩ ũrarora maica maku nona, "Ha ũrakĩrĩa ta ngũrũwe. Ha ndũrarĩa wega." And so me having a bad relationship with food, it means like even when I had stress, I would run to food. Anything that you can bite, just eat. Nĩ kĩũndũ fogothare, kĩũndũ confusing, kĩũndũ boring, kĩũndũ dinner, kĩũndũ not good. And so you have like a body which is not even yours. Na hĩndĩ ĩyo no kũrĩa ũrarĩa because when you have stress, you're like, donut, chipo, eh, mayai sita. Nilikuwa nakula 8. So kama ulikuwa unakula sita, you're better off. And so just being at peace, be at peace with you. And so I'm gonna continue maybe making more videos about this because I still feel maybe I've not said some things because they are a lot. And so yeah, right now for you to declutter your mind, no such things. Maybe next time I'm gonna tell you of more things of how I started reading books for me to concentrate and be still. And apart from reading books, I went more to my creator. I went more to God and to who created me to be on this earth. And why do I say that is because it's true. So me being here and breathing, it's not normal. And so I'm really grateful to God. And so thank you so much. So I'm gonna continue talking to you guys about different things that I'm using on my healing journey and they're really helpful. And yeah, the Bye.